Hello, I'm Ram, welcome back. This is my playthrough of Disco Elysium. Last time we inspected the dead body hanging from the tree. Didn't find massively huge amounts of information other than he's got a weird tattoo and weird little fancy boots that we're going to try and nick off him at some point. And yes, I invested a point in my psyche, so hopefully I won't die the second something bad happens. This is just a little bookshop and I decided to come in here and sort of ask her what's going on. I'll come over and peruse her wares.
A small mountain of colourful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Revachol-related merchandise.
I don't know what Revachol is, so we're going to have a look at that first.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
Is this like Revachol D&D then, I assume?
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure gamebook titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
I like a good choose your own adventure book. I had some as a kid, and you had to have like a set of dice with you, a pencil, a notepad. It was nice, but it was a ton of equipment to carry around. Right, is there anything Us wants to see?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
Right, I'm sure I don't have that.
That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense. Nonsense for anemic Beano-clads.
Yeah, I am very far away from having that much money. Gonna leave, we're gonna question her, see if she happens to know anything about the murder.
Welcome to Crime, Romance and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Placence. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Ooh, have an option straight away to ask her to give me money. Oh, I can't resist that.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavour.
Oh, please. Come on.
One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Certainly there are good things to be said about dependence.
Which doesn't work. We're going to double down on asking her for money. I'm not a feudal lord, I'm wandering out with my shirt off. And it would forge ties between us working people, good practice for fighting our common enemy. I think, well, none of them are great. I don't think any of them will give her my money. I wish I had a higher drama skill.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility for the energy they bring into this space.
Oh, Christ.
Fighting enemy. My philosophy is everyone just getting along.
Alright, I'm leaving. I'm having a look around the rest of your shop. Weird curtain.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
I want to see what that little trinket is.
You see some kind of charm. An irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Right, we've established he's a bit of a spiritual hippie type, so this doesn't surprise me. Some sort of talisman thing she worships.
This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
Okay, that makes sense. She's probably trying to keep me out of there.
Inhabitants of Île de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fishhead charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
What's behind here?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Don't try your weird internet psychology with me.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going through. I don't have enough of a sneak sort of skill to get in here without her noticing. Just got to do it quick before she can stop us.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
I wanna see your weird bone shrine or whatever back here.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
Oh, I'm going in.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Yeah, I don't care. You can't stop me. I'm opening them.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. Lies. Rip them open, we say. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Ooh. Oh, I've got to listen to my half-light. That's my favourite skill.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Oh Christ, I'll be fine. What's in here? Get some more light. Oh. Lots of hair dryers, that's not very spooky.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
I've got to get into this haunted room.
What if you just break it down?
Oh, I potentially could be able to break it down. I'll knock first.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Yeah, I don't have a particularly high percentage. I'm gonna think about how to get in here first.
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
Right, posture.
Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram.
Right, take a little run up, maybe.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear. It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable.
Right, I still don't have the best chance to get through this door, but I'm gonna try. Come on, please.
Ow, shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
God, I'm not bleeding, am I? We're not going to go insane yet. The bookkeeper will probably still hear us. Yes, check if we're bleeding.
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
Oh, I forgot you were there, Kim. Is he just... He's just watching me do stupid stuff all day.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
Yes.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Forced to leave, I can't do anything else with it. Am I having thoughts? Thoughts about the hairdryer, not thoughts about the door. Need to get higher pain threshold to try that again. I'm still concerned that I haven't found a shirt yet. Anything? I'm leaving this lady, I'm ski-daddling. Right, I'll check my tasks, and my two main ones are to find my gun and go harass Garrett about his love life. The latter of which I will do right now. There we go, I quickly save the game just in case Gart beats the shit out of me.
Can I help you?
Right, yes. I need to... I've about my gun. I'm not going to talk to him about the money I owe. We've already settled that. I'm not paying it. I've seen something here at the Whirling Guard, a thing I need to talk about. Is it my gun? That's a very vague dialogue option.
What thing?
Neither of those I wanted to ask. But, yeah, why can't I barge into your kitchen, Gart? Why not? I want to. Can I?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Yeah, I am hungry.
And want me to make an exception for you? You're not even a hostel guest till you pay your outstanding bills. Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 PM because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Ooh, fancy. I have noticed there's a day system in this game. I'll have to remember to keep an eye on that. So, 10 o'clock in the morning, I have to mess around for a couple of hours. Yes, you get union folks in here?
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Okay.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Yes, what's your insight on this?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Right, keep that. I'll put that in my diary as well. Come back here probably around dinner time, 6 or 7, and they'll probably be here.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got
Thank
that.
you, brain.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Thank you, brain. I haven't seen anything else at the whirling. I did. I talked to Sylvie, that lady you asked out, and who dunks on you a bit.
God.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
I want to lay it on him. She's a whore who likes to ride the cock carousel. I wanted to more bully him for not successfully going on a date, but both of these are bottom two are kind of Caroly. Sure, Sylvia already doesn't really like me.
Wonderful.
Sorry, Kim.
It is. It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel?
Revachol. I don't know how deep I want to get into red pill philosophy with this guy. Sure, women sleep around in their 20s and then date beta males or whatever. Which you are, Gart.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
Oh, Christ. Calm down, please.
What else do you need?
Yep, she's very fun. She's having a lot of time. You have no shot with her, Gart. This was more the direction I was going for.
He looks at you, spinning your arms, then leans on the corner and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
Oh, poor boy.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with the broken wing. On the morning she left.
I thought I broke the bird. Was Gart not guilt-tripping me about breaking this stupid bird when I first came down here?
I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even.
Am I thinking with my brain?
Yes. The bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Yes. This all makes sense to me. Bird feathers. She's ruining your life, dude.
Huh. Cock carousel. I think I understand now. That's what they ride until, like, 39.
You get me, Gart.
They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
Ooh, nice alcohol.
Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
I hope my Lieutenant Love persona is going to be a frequent occurrence in this game. Just check this item I had. Oh yeah, that's the tattoos. My tools, wine is under tools, +1 physique. -1 morale. Don't really need to use that yet. Right, next task. I assume we're going to be breaking into the harbour at night, because that would make the most sense. Oh yeah, I was going to go back to my room, because I still haven't found a shirt, and I think I should be wearing a shirt. I'll go chat to Oranhe? I can't remember what her name is. The blonde lady upstairs. Where is she? Ooh, she's off somewhere. Sneaky. Hello, Kim. This is my house. Is it? Right click to highlight stuff. Something on there. I'm going to highlight the sofa first.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Right, that's just where I have a sleep. Got the mirror, I can look at my awful face, and also, is that a shirt? Oh yeah, +1. I'll check and see if that's worth wearing. Check how that's affecting me stats. Conceptualization, so I'm better at understanding creativity because I've got a shirt on. But I'm less good at being sexy. Right. That seems like a fair trade.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
I see. This presumably makes sense why my portrait is a terrifying, blurred out ghost face.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft veil.
Yeah, wipe it. What do we look like?
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface.
Get
of the
over,
mirror,
come on.
behold.
Oh nice, I finally got my character portrait.
You have no idea who this thing is. do you?
To be honest, I kind of preferred the portrait before. Yes, I am. I am an alcoholic. Am I a superstar? No, I'm an alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Oh god, we look hideous.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Keep going.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's... Is it suggestive? Is it a suggestive look? Superstardom? Is it? It's kind of a mystery. I like that.
You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
Christ me, I'm not proper dead, am I? Oh, very low chance in these checks. Like, none at all. I'm letting it be, in case I ruin something. Let's have a look at this little fan we can touch.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
28, that's not good. Pull on. Right, I don't want to turn the lights off. I'll turn the fan off.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
High 72, that sounds good.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Quick look at this. Inventory. What does the tie do for me? +1 Inland Empire and no debuffs, which is nice. Inland Empire is hunches and gut feelings. Fair dues. I shall leave here, and I think they told us to go to a pawn shop to try and find out where my gun was. I've definitely got to get that before I go to the harbour. Now, we're going to have to look for a pawn shop around here. This little thing sort of looks like a door. Ooh, locked, and it leads behind the bookshop. Maybe that's the weird haunted basement we can't get into. Have a look round the right. Nice little zebra crossing. I don't believe we've spoken before.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Right, tell me the police. Has he seen our gun?
You sure are, my man.
Okay, what are you doing? Appears to be a massive traffic jam or a crash or something.
It's the jam, my man.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbour gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Yeah, how long?
Upon days.
Oh, sorry. How long has this been going on?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Lovely. Fine, don't tell me the answers.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
I feel like this guy isn't going to be very responsive for our questioning.
So tell me, what do you need?
Yes, the dead guy, you know about him?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Good, so probably a local who lived in this area then.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff. The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Right, I'm going to quickly leave
Don't be a
it.
stranger.
Need to... Autosaving, need to find this pawn shop. Can I get across this traffic jam? I'll have a zoom out a bit, see if that's helpful. There's this lovely little horse monument that was on the start screen. Don't think I can quite tell what it is though. More drivers. We've narrowed down it's not one of you drivers, so... Ooh, a gathering. Ah, this is the harbour, and this is the strike that's going on. You seem like you are very big and muscular. I'm definitely chatting to you, maybe doing a little bit of flirting.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Yeah, tell me about what's going on.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Maybe. I don't know. It's very nice that your little shirt makes you seem like you have a six-pack. Maybe.
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
I'll say no right now. Just please explain to me in basic terms what you're striking about, or what you're not striking about.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I feel like I don't particularly want to be on your side here, but I'll ask you about the dead guy, because you seem to be a local.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
And, well, these strikebreakers... Yeah, I'm leaving if you won't tell me about what's going on. I'm gonna... You seem to be one of the strikers. Can I have a chat to you?
Scott?
Oh, already walked in. Sorry about that. Scab? Your name's Call Me Manana, which is very nice. Very pretty.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
Scabs are, to my knowledge, people who, when workers go on strike, then other people get hired by the job and make issues with the strike, I think. Whatever, I don't know much about it. What are you saying?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Oh yeah, that's a much more succinct way of what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm assuming if everyone here wants to work, then there's a big unemployment problem in this area.
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
Okay, you also don't seem that helpful.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Yeah, well, you clearly have spoken to them and you don't get on.
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
Thank you. Yes, I'm not a scab, I'm a cop. That's probably
I was
worse.
just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Yes, I'm investigating a murder.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Yeah, is this the gate to the harbour? I can't quite tell.
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
That's a fair point, logical brain.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measurehead? This a thug gonna beat me up?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him,
Oh.
then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Right, I wanna learn more about this Measurehead. First, any rumours about this body?
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
What are you striking about? I'm assuming not being paid or something.
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him.
Measurehead your boss, or?
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike too. Just can't break the command structure and tell you now.
Right, okay, that makes sense. He knows I'm here investigating the murder. If I say it in a more fancy police way, would you tell me anything?
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Yes, maybe help me out? Do you happen to see anyone with those big cargo plane ties?
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that
Okay,
way.
thank you, Manana.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Right, gotta go. No man matches Measurehead. Wonder if I might match Measurehead. Ooh, seeing some unloaded shopping here. I think I'm going to try and find the pawn shop before I get Measurehead. Because I'm worried things might get aggressive and I want a weapon with me. I'll just steal some money from there. That's just ruins down there. Oh yeah, found the pawn shop. Fast cost cash for faster times. Let's get in here. Very cramped little building. Glad I've got my flashlight with me. Dolls. Is there anyone in here? Some kind of machine. Oh, is that a Zoltan, or whatever they're called? Ow, stuck behind a dresser. There we are. You look kind of like... Oh no, Jesus, sorry.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Sorry, you look like an old-fashioned fortune teller.
What can I do for you?
Ooh. Yeah, apologise. No, I hate apologising. I'm not doing it. I've changed my mind. Have you had any issues? Any local crime you can tell me about?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Well, sorry about that.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
You seem like you're evading the question there.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
I just be nice to him until he tells us the information.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Right. Oh, I might get to see if he's high on something. Go for it. Oh.
Okay. He definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
Fine.
Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues.
Alright, that makes sense. Get some more information on that and we'll be fine. Yes, do you have any guns here?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Oh, Christ. Okay, so we know of 3 women so far. The old lady in the wheelchair, the gardener, and that annoying 12-year-old on the other side of the fence. None of which I see as huge suspects. You wouldn't sell a gun to a 12-year-old, would you?
What? Sold? This is a pawn shop.
Oh, I'm sad
and
now.
It did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Yes, Oh, please don't get more depressed in this conversation. I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
I mean, that's probably true.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Okay, the buyer definitely probably wasn't a policeman, but whatever.
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
Ah, this could be the 12-year-old girl, Kunessa. She probably faking being a police officer. She did seem weird and creepy when I met her as well.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Yeah, potentially a vigilante. They have a dislike for cops.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
Right, that makes sense, Kim. Right, Roy, can I get, like, at least an appearance description of this person?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Hair colour, approximate age, anything?
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Alright.
Of course.
I don't want to sell anything at the moment. And yes. Do you know anything about the dead body?
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Right. Everyone knows about the dead body in the tree. You as well?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything. No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Right. I doubt he'll be able to help me. Maybe some super strong scissors or something would cut through that material?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself.
Do you know someone who does?
Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Yeah.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colours.
Alright. Can't get my gun back. Have to go hunting for this lady who took it. You know what? I might actually go have a little chat with Measurehead. At least see what he's about. See if I can get past him into the harbour. Oh, no, not working properly. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for this part. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get our guns back now, and I assume whoever bought the gun isn't just going to, like, nicely hand it over. So I think I'm just going to go there, try and fight a Measurehead. I've got pretty good physical stats, so hopefully we'll be good with that. Yeah, thank you for watching.